Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Mathilda. Well, I was scrolling through YouTube one day and I saw a video by Smitha and the title was "Try this magical blending technique for eyeshadow," and I was intrigued like what could this video be about? A magical blending for eyeshadow. And I was like, why don't I do a video following the tutorial and see how it works out for me? So that's what today's video is going to be about. It's a blind reaction. I haven't seen the video before. I just saved it so I can watch the video and recreate it on camera for you guys. So if you guys would like to see me try out this magical blending eyeshadow technique, then keep on watching.
Let's go ahead and prime the lids, and for that I'm going to be using the P. Louise base. To make eyeshadows pop, you need to have that perfect blank canvas for which you will need a base or a primer. If you don't have a primer, you can also use your favorite concealer.
So I'm going to be using my Zaron liquid concealer and highlight as my eyeshadow base. Like she said in the video, you can use concealer, which is nothing new to me. So that's just what I'm going to be doing.
From the palette, I'm choosing the lightest shade. With the sponge brush, I'm going to simply place it in the inner third.
So the color she's using looks like a whitish gold shade. So I'm going to be using my Hush Beauty 35 color intense eyeshadow. I haven't used this eyeshadow palette in a long time because it's all shimmers. Like, can you see? So I feel like this tutorial is going to be perfect for this eyeshadow because it's all shimmers. And from the thumbnail, it looks like she did all shimmers. I'm going to be using this shade for what she just did just now. She just swipes it down. So that's what I'm going to do. Swipe it down. Okay. Swipe it down. Okay. Let's move on.
And then I'm going to choose a medium toned shade for the center of the lid, and with the brush I'm just going to place it there.
Okay, the shade she's using looks like a brownish gold shade. So I think I'm gonna go into this shade right here. This seems really similar to what she does. So like the same way she does the first one, just drags it in the middle. Okay. Not even gonna lie, this Hush Beauty palette is pigmented. Like, I love it, but it's just not something I can always be using every time.
And then I'm going to choose the deepest shade for the outer corner. Again, I'm just going to simply place it there with the sponge brush.
Oh, I actually did not know that she used a matte shade. I thought the eyeshadow was going to be all shimmer. That's why I brought out this Hush Beauty palette, but it seems like she's using a matte brown shade. So for that, I'm going to pick up my Pixie Beauty Hazelnut Haze Eye Effect palette. I'm going to be using this brown shade for what she's doing. How are we doing, guys? How are we doing? I really want to know what the tea is, like how I'm gonna blend this, because let's just see. Okay.
And now comes the fun part, which is the blending part. And yes, I said fun part because we'll be dabbing instead of blending. And I promise you, dabbing is the easiest form of blending. You can never go wrong with it. But you just need the right brush. My favorite one is from Milani. This is how it looks. It's soft like a blending brush, but unlike a blending brush, it's also stiff and firm. I also like the e.l.f. brush. This is actually a concealer brush, which I use for dabbing. I'm going to link all of these in the description box below. With this brush, I'm going to start dabbing on my lids. I'm going to choose 2 eyeshadows at a time to blend them together.
Okay, she said 2 eyeshadows at a time. So I'm looking at my eyes, and did I put enough color? Maybe I feel like I should add more colors because hers now look more pigmented than it was in the beginning. So let me just add more colors. When I mean more, like make it more pigmented. So this is the brush I'm going to be using. It looks really similar to what she's using. So let's start out with the blending.
I'm starting with the inner corner and dabbing very gently. That's all I have to do, and the brush is taking care of all the blending for me. And as you can see, that has blended.
So we're just going to be tapping it in. This is very strange for me because when I'm blending, I always do like this circular motion, just like this. But she's saying tap, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Just tapping, tap, tap, tap. So far so good. I think I like it, but I'm kind of indifferent. I don't know if I like it or if I don't like it. So let's see what she does next.
Did so beautifully. And I'm going to be repeating the same in the outer corner, and I'm using the same brush. I haven't even cleaned the brush. I want some of that residue to be left in the brush. That's when you get that seamless blend. And while dabbing, make sure you go over both the eyeshadows. That's when they combine together and blend beautifully.
It's not blending so well. This brown is not really blending enough, but I'm just going to keep on tapping. Okay, I think it's not looking too bad after all. I just feel like you need to be patient when doing this. Just take your time and blend in between. So like what I'm doing, I'm just mixing the two shades together, the brown shade and the middle shade, and it's giving me a seamless blend. Not even gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie, it looks good. It looks good. I think I like it now. Before I was like, okay, what the hell is that? I feel like this actually looks good. Like, it looks good. So what more can she do to make it look better? Let's watch and see.
I'm going to dip into this lighter brown shade and just apply it in the outer half of my crease. And then using the same dabbing brush, I'm going to dab that till it's well blended into the other eyeshadows and it flows out and melts into my skin tone.
I'm going into this shade right here from my Ezekiel Cosmetic Contour Palette. So she just swiped it on, so that's what I'm just going to do. I'm going to swipe it on. Boop, boop. Swipe it on. Deep. Tap, tap, tap. Okay, it looks really good, really good. I like it. So let's see what next to do.
That's pretty much it. How beautiful is that, and how effort.
That's pretty much it. Wow, that was simple. That was actually simple. Like, okay, let's keep watching. Let's see if that's really it.
That all we did was use the sponge brush to pack on the colors and just dabbed it. I'm going to use some of this brown eyeshadow in my lower lash line. Again, just dipping the sponge brush in it and swiping it across my lash line a couple of times.
Okay, I'm gonna go back into this shade right here and just line underneath the eyes like she did. I was surprised, like, is this really all it is? Like, that can't be it, you know?
And then I'm going to be using the lighter shimmer to highlight my brow bones as well as inner corners.
Okay, going back into the first shade, I'm just going to highlight the brow bone and the inner corners. I forgot how pigmented this Hush Beauty eyeshadow palette was. Like, I really need to come back to this eyeshadow palette because it's giving what it's supposed to give. But one thing about this eyeshadow is the fallout, guys. This eyeshadow has fallout for days. I mean, what can you really expect when it's an all shimmer eyeshadow? So let's see what is next.
I'm going to finish up with some mascara, but before that I'm going to curl my lashes, and for mascara I'm going to be using the highly rated mascara by Milani. And that's pretty much it. How beautiful and effortless is that? And that blending, it's probably the easiest way to blend, especially when I'm in a hurry and I just don't have the patience to sit and do a very neat job. I just dab and the brush takes care of it for me.
So she went in to use her mascara, so I'm using this Maybelline Colossal mascara to just apply on my eyes. Guys, I love this look. It looks so beautiful. So here are my thoughts on this eyeshadow technique, this magical eyeshadow technique. First of all, I would say the tutorial was well done. Like, if you are a beginner, you're going to definitely understand everything she talks about. She made the techniques really easy to follow. So I really think if you're a beginner, you're really going to learn a lot from this video. Now for the eyeshadow, I like the eyeshadow. I really do. I feel like I've learned something in terms of blending shimmer eyeshadow, because I feel like I don't really use a lot of shimmers as a whole eyeshadow shade. I just use it on my lid, but with this tutorial I feel like I can do a full eyeshadow look without any matte look because of the way she taught us how to blend it. And the eyeshadow is giving me wedding vibes. Like, it has this fresh look to it and I really love it. And you can see she didn't even apply false lashes and the look still came together. So I really like it. I like the color she used. Everything just worked out so well, and I like it. So for a day where I don't feel like doing too much with my eyeshadow, I'm definitely going to recreate this eyeshadow look because it was super easy and very straightforward, and it's a thumbs up for me. I like the technique. So guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, yeah, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. If you guys want to see me outside of YouTube, you can check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, TikTok, all Mathildaduku. Yeah, and also do not forget to check out my Lightroom preset, Meraki preset. On Instagram, it's Meraki preset. I'm gonna leave the website in the description box so you can check it out, and you can get any Lightroom presets you like to help you edit your pictures. If you're not good at editing, then my Lightroom preset is the best for you. So if you guys want to see my other videos where I follow people's makeup tutorials like Uche Natori, Hindash, Jakiaina, you name it, I have a whole playlist which I'm going to leave on the screen here, and I'm going to leave another video to watch so you can have something to watch, because I know you're bored, you're bored, so that's why you're on YouTube, right? So keep going, keep watching my videos, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.